In this video, I'm going to look at some of the issues that happen from copying and editing a shared page. Let's get started. Hopefully, as you're working on online learning days, you're collaborating with your grade level or content area team and building things together within a collaboration course in its learning and copying those items out to your individual courses. A nice thing about pages is that when you build that and everybody copies it out to their individual courses, when you edit the original, those edits actually go out to the individual copies. And I'm going to demonstrate that for you in this video. So here I'm in my course and I have this Web 2.0 site to use with its learning page. And notice here's my page. I'm going to switch over to Kim Lockbaum's account, and she's in the exact same page. And notice she has editing rights to this, even though I'm the one that originally created it. And when she goes down and she looks at this page, she realizes, hey, there's a video missing here. So she may want to edit that. So she can click the edit pencil, and she can go down, find that iframe and delete it out of there, and click OK. Now if I go back to my account, and I'm going to refresh this page, notice that video is gone now. So we're both editing, everything is working great. Now let's go to Kim, and let's say she wants to copy this to her own course. So to copy it, she can click here on the three dots in the upper right-hand corner, choose Copy To. Her list of courses will come up, and we're just going to take it to her sandbox. And scroll down. I'm going to hit Copy. And it says that it has been copied to her sandbox. So let's go out of here. And let's go to Kim's sandbox. And once we're in her sandbox, I'm going to go to Resources. And we're going to find this page down here at the bottom. Now notice, once that page has been copied over into her sandbox, she no longer has any editing rights on that page. Notice right here, this little icon lets you know that that page has now been moved to the library with me as the author. So she can no longer edit it here in this course. If I go back to my course, still in as Kim, and go to Resources, she has also lost editing rights here. Now let's go to my account, and notice I still have editing rights because I am the owner. So that's just one thing to be aware of. It's great that you can work together on this, you can collaborate, but once that resource is copied by someone other than the owner, those copies are no longer editable by the person that copied. Or anybody else in the course. Only the owner of the page can edit this. Now let me just add a new block and show you that any edits that I do will carry over to Kim. So I just added this sample block. I'm going to go to Kim's course again. Let's refresh this page. And notice the new block is there. So I want to talk to you about how can you work around this issue if you do need editing rights. So I want to show you two different workarounds with this issue. I'm back in as myself in my course. Notice I have editing rights. If you are in a collaboration course, which many of you on a team are working together on this page, you can actually change some settings within this course that would allow everyone to keep those editing rights even after the page is copied by anyone else. I want to show you how to do this. This is something that probably only your ITS at your school can change for you, but I want you to be aware that this is an option. Within the course, if you go to More, go to Settings, choose Course Properties and Features, and then scroll down to the very bottom of this page. There's an option that says Add Course Teachers as Co-Authors. If I check that and now click Save. Now I'm going to go back to that page. Nothing should show differently for me. Everything is still there. Notice saying that if I edit it, all copies will be updated. Now I'm going to go to Kim's course, or Kim's account, I should say. Still in my course, or our collaboration course, but I'm in as Kim now. I'm going to refresh this page now that I've made that setting change. And notice she now has editing options. So if that setting is changed so that co-authors become authors, then everyone can edit again. So that is workaround number 1. Now for workaround number 2, I'm in Kim's Sandbox course. And here's the page she copied. Notice she doesn't have editing rights. There may be times that you don't even want this page to be connected to the one that you copied. You may want your own edits on there. You may be doing something different than the rest of your team. And this would be a situation that you would use option number 2 as well. So on this page, if you go to the 3 dots in the upper right-hand corner, you will see an option to create your own copy. So you can choose that option, and it's going to tell you that you're going to break the connection from the original. So if I would go in on that original page and make any edits now, they are not going to automatically copy over to your page because they're no longer connected. So I can go ahead and say create my own copy, and then it's going to eventually tell me that it's created a new copy, and I can refresh the page. So I'm going to click on refresh the page, and then now I have editing rights. So the last thing that I want to look at about copying pages involves copying a page with tree links. In a previous video, I showed you how to add a tree link to a page. If you have a page that has a tree link and you go to copy it, so I'm going to hit the 3 dots, say copy to. I'm going to copy this to Kim's Sandbox. Notice there's going to be a message up here at the top saying that there are tree links attached to this page and that you must copy them in order for them to work. So when you scroll down, make sure you click this button on the right. It says Copy with Linked Resources. If you do not choose that option and choose the other one, it will take the page, but none of those items and none of those links will work. So always click Copy with Linked Resources. Click OK. And then now when you go to that course and go to that page, go down to that tree link. And since it's actually copied that quiz over, the kids will be able to take the quiz. I hope you feel more comfortable copying and editing pages.